Yeah, we are live on the Cousin Show. We are live on the Cousin Show. We about to bring y'all today with some clips. We got me and Karan, and we about to talk to y'all about some real serious topic issues. And we got some new breaking issue that just happened today in
It
the media, and we want y'all to
been a
take a
lot
little
going on.
what's the name?
We'll talk about the Cybertruck, because the Cybertruck been running through the truck town. Let's take that.
We gonna pull the video up. Yeah, video we gonna show y'all before we
Yeah, we got
get in
the
more detail.
I want to turn now
video roll, man.
to another breaking news story, and I'm going to caution you. We are following this developing story. We want to be clear that we do not know anything that ties what I'm about to say, that story, to.
That's the wrong one. You got the wrong story up. So you got the wrong story up. I thought you had the one about the shooting in New Orleans.
You want to talk about that one 1st?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Cybertruck, that ain't nothing, bro. They just a malfunction. That ain't nothing. We ain't talking about that. That ain't nothing, man. That's just a malfunction. The truck caught on fire and just somebody was in their truck died and that was it. That's just a malfunction of the truck. And it made the truck blow up. There wasn't no tail hit or nothing like that. Just some of the truck issue, a mechanical problem, misfunction. And they got all them lithium batteries in the bottom of them. It's loaded with a lot of them batteries they got at the bottom of them trucks when they really highly explosive. So that's what happened to it. It's not no mystery about that. That's all that is with that right there. That's all it was. The truck just blowed up. It's just something wrong with it.
Well,
Misfunction.
they trying to tie it in like it been another goddamn terrorist.
Nah, man, you know they don't
goddamn terrorist.
Truck just blowed up on what's name. In that case, they would have drove into the building and blew up the whole building. Or they would have been packed. The back of would have been packed with something. You know what I'm saying? They would have had it packed with some explosive stuff. And then them called bulletproof. So he probably had a bulletproof version too. So that basically.
Well, on the car that just came up to the truck line.
I said that them cyber truck, they bulletproof. A lot of them be bulletproof. When you purchase them, they bulletproof cars. You can't shoot them. Oh, you ain't never read. They had a military dude. They say he was ex-military. I don't see how you gonna be an ex-military member, then you gonna decide to do a terror hit in the middle of the day where a lot of people just out celebrating New Year's Day because they celebrate New Year's every year. Everybody get out, pop firecrackers, and do what they need to do for New Year. Happy New Year to everybody who's watching the show. And leave your comments below if you think this was a act of terror or you think there was somebody planted inside or what. Or you think or you think they came across the border? I think probably somebody came across the border. It might just been a U.S. member or somebody. I don't know. It looked like he had some military clothes on when he did this stuff. They say he was an ex-military member, but I'm trying to figure out what make him want to do that. Make him want to just, I don't know. Some people, there's a lot of people going through some of that stuff. They think
we gotta pull it up now. We gotta pull it up. They say he was an individual.
Say what? Yeah. Here we go. We better bring
in
it
the
on
past His past travel is certainly something that is being looked into. Did he travel to any countries that might be concerned to U.S. officials? Did he travel with anybody else? That's something that they're poring over now. Hope to have new reporting on that soon. So that's what we know about this person. But that photo from myself and good friend and colleague Jonathan Dienst, we're reporting on this together. That photo appears to be the individual that is responsible for what is becoming just such a horrific terrorist attack that you've been talking about all day in New Orleans, Kate.
Yeah. Tom, we talk about the suspect. I very much want to talk about those who've lost their lives here, those who are still injured. I'm looking at a statement from St. Thomas More Catholic High School mourning the loss of one of their own. This is just one of the individuals that we've finally learned the name of. Tiger Beck is his name. Can you tell us any more about those who were lost? We don't have many details yet, and how badly injured some folks are, because at the press conference they said some are hanging on for their lives.
Yeah, and I think that's what's been described to us. I won't get into too much of the injuries that I've seen. I'm also concerned about the individuals who saw this, who fled from it, what they experienced. Those images will never leave their minds, and it's going to impact this community. And certainly, given the fact that people come to New Orleans from all over the country to celebrate New Year's, we have had planned for tonight a huge football game, the Sugar Bowl, that has now been postponed to tomorrow. Do these people come from other communities? Each time this happens, it tears away a little bit at the fabric of what people know in their lives. And so that's the reason why you see law enforcement focus so much on preventing these types of incidents from occurring and making sure that those that may have been involved are handcuffed and eventually charged and taken through trial. But it is something that really impacts people and is our focus right now. Is there anybody else who's out there? Are there any other concerns based on what the FBI has said publicly? But obviously, there's always a concern long-term for the families and loved ones and the people that witnessed it, even if they weren't injured. I can tell you from talking to people that have experienced these terrorist attacks over the years, from hearing them testify at the Boston Marathon bombing trial, the long-term emotional and psychological impacts of this are very real. They are very impactful. And it's something that you can go a day, couple of days, couple of weeks, couple of months and be totally okay. And then you hear something, see something that triggers that memory again. And it can be very difficult for those people, and something that as we go through this, we should all keep in mind.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated.
Okay, so it's saying this man was in the military. He was ex-military. Then he just gonna team up with ISIS and then start killing innocent Americans. That's what they're saying.
Yeah, it don't sound like a winnable story, argument story to me though. But I'm trying to figure out. He got a YouTube video that they just surfaced that he was advertising some
real estate. He used to do real estate.
Some real estate.
Yeah, he used to sell real estate.
He'd be doing real estate and all that type. So he had to be making some money. Like I guess he was making money. But they say he got a truck off Turo.
He rented. That's what they did say it came from Turo.
They say he rented the truck off Turo, and then he decided.
But the person that rented the truck, he can't just say, okay, this man like he's gonna go do some terroristic.
Yeah, they can't determine who's gonna do what if somebody rent a truck. Yeah, they can't determine who's gonna do it. That's the only thing about it. So when they got to start doing more, and people start renting vehicles and renting out Airbnbs, and they got to start trying to check people more. Now they gonna want to check on the blacks more than anything. Mercy.
They don't want to check everything.
Anybody, because he look like he's a black guy. So now he look like he like a black guy. I don't know where he supposed to be from though. He might be from overseas somewhere though. I think.
He got some type of foreign in it.
He got something in him though. You tell.
And we're learning more today.
He's like, what's his name?
Behind the wheels. The man FBI officials say is Shamsud bin Jabbar. Jabbar was living in Houston before he was shot and killed by police this morning. We know the truck he was driving is a rental out of Pasadena, the Houston area suburb. Now police are turning their focus to whether the attacker was alone. The FBI is looking into any potential connections the suspect has with terrorist organizations. There's now a search underway for 3 men and a woman police say were seen placing improvised explosives near the attack. They're asking anyone with information to call FBI.
You heard that? Now, what you think about that? What you think about that?
Gonna add up.
Now, what you think about that now? What do you say about that?
Adding up. It ain't adding up.
So, like,
it ain't adding up.
they got 2 more people putting out. That's what I said earlier. I was like, somebody had to be helping them out, so they had to like put down the.
He was going around the city plotting bombs, setting off all type of traps. Like he rebel.
Yeah, it was somebody with him. So they had to be like a couple of them. But this would get me about the truck now. They had the truck down. They said the truck was had an ISIS flag on the back of it. Can you pull up? I want to pull up a picture of the truck. They see the truck.
Here we go. I got it.
They said the truck had an ISIS flag on the back of it. I want to see what it looked like. I gotta see how the flag look on the back of the truck. How nobody knows that he put a flag on the back of the truck.
I got one.
You see somebody trying to put up you see anybody with an ISIS flag or trying to wave an ISIS flag, whatever the flag supposed to be, some ISIS flag, supposed to be like a little black flag that they be having. But you see somebody put one of them up, you should know there was something ain't right about them. But this would get me about New Orleans. Dude turned on the sidewalk right there on Bourbon and Canal Street. Now listen, a couple of weeks ago, I was down there for the Atlanta Falcons game.
Right.
Me and a couple of my homeboys, we went down there for the Atlanta Falcon game. We went down there to check out for the Falcon game. There was a lot of people down there from Atlanta, so they were deep. A lot of people from Atlanta down there. I seen a lot of guys. Why you put the mask on your face, bro? You blue and jack.
Blur that.
Huh? Yeah. And then, hey, look. So we go down to the we at the game. We at the game and we out there walking around like that night before the game, walking down Bourbon Street, right there at the top of the street. Them guys was hanging out down the corner. A couple of young guys. I know they were younger than me, so that's why I said they some young guys, right? So they were just hanging out on the block. They got that saying stuff to us. We walking down the street. They saying stuff to the people from Atlanta about the Falcons. Just trying to say stuff, trying to initiate, want to start stuff with people. They got the book bags on their back. What y'all got in these book bags? Y'all got y'all guns in these book bags. Y'all walking around with these sticks and stuff. Got your pistols on y'all and everything. Now, soon as we would have got into an argument or gone into a conversation with them folks, I was like, nah, man, I don't say nothing to them because they don't even go to the games no way. Like a lot of them cats, I said, they don't go to the games, so why you gonna say something to them? They don't even go to the football games no way. They ain't no fan. They just
they out there on the hot boy shit.
Yeah, they on the hot boy stuff. Now look now. All right, y'all on the hot boy stuff. Soon that man turned on the curve with that truck and started hitting people on y'all. They should have been shooting at the truck. Why y'all ain't shooting at? Why y'all ain't started shooting at that truck? Y'all ready to shoot me, and I'm walking down the street because I'm from Atlanta, and y'all want to argue me about some football team that we don't even own, and you don't even own team university. Y'all don't even go to the game. Then y'all want to get into a incident with some regular fans about nothing, and we want to shoot them and do all type of dumb stuff. But look though, when that man drove that truck up on the sidewalk, I know y'all pull y'all guns out and start shooting.
I bet the same ones that had the gun. They was
hit like 2 people. Listen, soon he went up on the curve and hit like 2 people. Soon they went on the curve, hit like 2 people. You'd have been like, what he doing? Oh, he tripping. And then y'all got y'all sticks. You got your gun. You know what I'm saying? But listen, that was us.
Time to light somebody up. That's the perfect time to crash out.
You could have stopped the crime. They could have prevented the crime before it even happened, man. You could have stopped it. You could have stopped all that stuff from happening. I don't think they
That's
had
what
to
I'm
do
saying. They could
with
have crashed out on him.
somebody
That was
could
their
just
first
went out,
time. They gonna
somebody could
crash
just
out
went
on him.
head on and just shot the man because they be standing out there with their guns in a way. And then why ain't everybody running? That's what they were doing. Everybody was running. I guarantee everybody was running, trying to take cover. They seen the man coming down the street with a truck.
Panicking. Everybody went in
Somebody
panic
had a
mode.
gun on them because they be down there toting guns. Everybody be toting guns now. Why ain't nobody try to shoot the man? That's what get me. And then they say he was shooting out the window.
Yeah. Yeah. Ain't nobody return fire. Nobody in the crowd return fire. I got a story pulled up down there with the truck, with the flag on the back of the truck. It's pulled up down in the tray. We start.
Year's Day. One reason might be the massive crowds that come here on any night to have a great time on Bourbon Street, but also because the Sugar Bowl, just behind me is the Superdome over there, and the Sugar Bowl is one of the biggest.
I'm gonna look at the truck.
Agents are asking the public for help to find any other potential leads. And there have been various questions about whether there may be others who have been involved in this. Officials say their case is very active and they still are clearing the crime scene tonight there. Let me go to Tom Yamas right now, who has been watching along with us from New Orleans. Tom, what's the status of things now?
Lester, good evening. Well, I want to show our viewers where this all happened. It happened just behind me there in the corner. The alleged terrorist drove his pickup truck right through here. He jumped the curb, getting around a police cruiser, and then hit Bourbon Street and went 3 blocks straight. His pickup truck was not his only weapon. He also had at least one firearm and also an explosive device. He drove for 3 blocks, Lester. Imagine this, 3 a.m., Bourbon Street, New Year's Day. It was packed with revelers. He killed at least 15 people so far. That number is expected to grow, possibly because several people right now are fighting for their lives inside of New Orleans hospitals. When he crashes his car into a crane on Conti Street, again, which is 3 blocks up, he gets out and he gets into a shootout with police. Police were able to shoot and kill him, and that's where the investigation has begun from here. There are still some major questions, including why did he pick New Orleans? Why New Year's Day? One reason might be the massive crowds that come here on any night to have a great time on Bourbon Street, but also because the Sugar Bowl, just behind me is the Superdome over there. And the Sugar Bowl is one of the biggest college football games around, Lester, as you know. It was set to take place. It's going to be postponed now. But there were those huge Sugar Bowl crowds rooting on the University of Georgia and Notre Dame in town for the big game as well. And the alleged terrorists might have thought this would have been a good target. The other big question people are asking, why were there no barriers? Behind me here on Bourbon Street, there should be what are known as bollards. They're essentially metal poles, if you will, and they stop cars from going inside. Well, they were redoing all of them for the Super Bowl. And I've been told by sources close to the projects that were ongoing here in New Orleans to replace those bollards that there was a rush. They wanted to fast track this project to get those bollards up before the Super Bowl, which was just about a month away, a little over a month away here in New Orleans, and that the work was being done very quickly. Because it was being done very quickly, they removed all the bollards on Bourbon Street. So essentially, the alleged terrorist, when he came through here, he got around that squad car. He had free reign to go all the way down Bourbon Street, really with not a lot stopping him. And that's why he was able to go at least 3 blocks. Those questions are being asked right now, Lester, and a lot of people here in New Orleans just shaking to their core. Not only people who live in New Orleans, they love New Orleans, but also all the people that are in town, the tourists that came here to celebrate New Year's Day and college football and got a much different experience, Lester.
And Tom, as you know, there has been a lot of questions about a possible motive here. There was a flag that was gone further to discuss what they think might be a specific motive in this case.
You know, I will say this, Lester. The investigation, obviously, as you know, is very fluid. They have reported that ISIS flag was on the back of the pickup truck. You can see that in some of the images that have been taken of the white pickup truck. It looks like he had a large pole with the black flag attached to the back of that pickup truck on that pole. You can see it right here. It's in the center of the bed right there. And so that's one of the things, obviously, the FBI that's now leading the investigation is going to be looking at. The other thing that is interesting in this case, we're talking about a U.S. citizen who is also an Army veteran, right? We understand now he had a career in the Army. He served in Afghanistan in both human resources and IT capacities. He was also a realtor and a property manager in Texas before this all happened. So there's a lot of questions on when did he become radicalized? what was the motive here, why he chose New Orleans, and was he indeed working with ISIS? And also the big question, Lester, and this has been going back and forth, were there others who had helped him? The FBI initially had said they were looking for co-conspirators. That might be changing, but it's still very fresh in the investigation, Lester.
All right, Tom Yamas, thanks very much. Again, we are standing by. We expect to hear remarks at any moment.
Well,
yeah, kind of crazy though.
man, he went a whole 3 blocks. He went 3 whole blocks.
Mm-hmm.
Riding through, running over people, and shooting people.
Yeah, it was not. I'm trying to think. Is he? Was that person real or not? He got to be real. They have too much information on him now. They have real information now.
You think he was a real veteran?
Yeah, they get real information now. I'm just trying to figure out like that's crazy though. That's a puzzling story though. Like what's the name? That right there, they ain't that ain't adding up. Well, we gonna get
thank everybody for tuning in. Y'all remember to comment and subscribe to the channel. Leave messages for the next content that y'all like us to talk about. You should have liked the channel, comment, and subscribe.
And
so the little bomb in front of the Trump Tower just caught on fire. You think that
yeah.
That wasn't nothing. That wasn't no type of terror plot.
Yeah, they got some more gonna happen. Before him tripping. They don't start the new year with that mess. Every year, beginning of the year, something always happen. They be doing something big, don't they?
When it's a big event going down, anytime they got a big event, it's a major, be something to call somebody some type of goddamn disaster.
That was the whole thing right there. The trying to debate who be doing this stuff. A lot of stuff they just I don't know who be influencing these people. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like what they doing? They getting them some money or what?
I'm trying to look. But check it out though, cuz look at the whole picture about the Trump. The Trump thing got me like Trump Tower. Okay. There's a Tesla truck in front of Trump Towers.
Yeah.
What's the coincidence? And it just catch on fire right there at the main.
Yeah, when he pulled up, he blew up. He ain't had time to get out the car. The truck blew up on him. The motherfucker blew up on him, but he ain't had time to get out the car. That's the person who died. He was inside the car. So when he parked that bit blew up.
So he said it was just a little freak accident.
Yeah, that was a little freak accident. They want to do something. They want to blow something up. They would have went with some people that. They would went with some people that and throw that joke somewhere where they could make that joke do what it do. That one. Then that right there just like a little boom. Yeah, that right there wasn't nothing. It just a little bust out a little couple lights, throw a little stuff right there. Blast some people from the truck when the truck parts blew off of it. But they got some powerful car bombs, boy. That shit would put a big ass hole in the street, man. It would pull It would pull that concrete up. It would blew all that up in the air. It would have been a crater right in the ground.
Yeah.
It would have been like a little hole in the ground right there, like a little crater. The cement would have been gone and everything. It would have bust all that up. Just blew all that out. Boom. Tore half that building off. Front of that building
Half
been
of the
tore off.
front building, half of the front building.
You tore front of that building off.
We're really been on TV then.
Yeah. It would have killed some people. It wouldn't been like they got injured. It was some folks been dead walking down the street.
They already out here acting crazy already, man. The first goddamn day.
You got this psychopath, man. You gonna drive down the thing.
You want to give out condolences to all the people in New Orleans on this tragic accident that happened last night. That's just
New Orleans. They gonna have the Super Bowl coming up. And then they got Mardi Gras coming too. They got all this stuff coming up. Shoot,
they're gonna have to get their road barriers fixed in because the whoever the lady is talking with over the police force, they already saying that the barricade, they're not even working properly. The road barricade, they're not even working. They're not even functioning properly. They can't have no major event down there with that type of insecurity. The security ain't ramped up. They try to control a type of a large mass of a crowd like that.
And they show all them police, they was standing on one corner. Then when that man like going down there, they show like 10, 12 of them running down into the scene. They wouldn't even spread it out on their post. Like they was like, I guess they were finna wrap it up because it was like 3 a.m. They don't got late. But down there in Bourbon Street, they be down there all night. Bourbon Street, they be down there all night.
That's the main party strip. That's where they gonna hang out at all night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to do some more research on the car bomb at Trump Tower, though.
About the little Tesla car.
I believe something's behind that.
Yeah. What's name you left a comment online? Elon Musk. Talking about the car malfunction. He had just dropped something on news about that car. They gonna scare they ain't been doing scare everybody with them. Everybody gonna think them jokers gonna blow up now.
That's what I'm thinking. Is somebody trying to leave with, trying to miss.
They got scared people with it now. People be scared with them now. They gonna think they gonna blow up on them. You seen how that dude driving? He would pull whatever they'll blow it up on him.
That's in my opinion, right?
This shot on the end. We're gonna stop it. I'll get back with y'all later on. Leave some comment.
Yeah, we'll tune back in, get some more information on these disasters.
You say what?
We'll do some more research on what we just found out.
Oh yeah.
They ain't got to the bottom of everything yet. It's something else behind all this. So we will be on it.
Well, we're gonna end the show tonight, and we're gonna get back with y'all later on tonight. We're gonna get some more information. We're gonna Come back on live probably like around 1 o'clock. After see what's trending late on the night.
We'll do a late night stream.
Yeah, we're gonna do a late night story around 1 o'clock.
Y'all check back in at 1 o'clock.
Happy New Year, Happy New Year to everybody. And y'all keep your head above water. Just look out for these terrorists running around here trying to do stuff. But I know in Georgia, we got open carrying law in Georgia. So these folks right here scrapped around here in Georgia. They came down that underground last night with that mess. They would have got popped. Everybody been shooting in that car. Everybody been shooting in the car. Man, I was at a funeral. Man, they did that shit at a funeral one time, bro. These folks were shooting at the funeral. Everybody was mad at this one dude, and everybody started pulling their guns out, shooting the dude, and everything after he fell down. They don't find out he don't have something to do with the other dude murder. Huh?
They're about to beat to the funeral.
Yeah, they were going crazy. But they do it. But down here, that man drove down here, came down to that. They had a barricade down here, so they ain't got no barricade like in New Orleans though. Down here, like the pipes come out the ground. They ain't got none of that stuff.
You try to go through the barricades in Atlanta, boy, you gonna tear your whole damn transmission out the car.
Yeah, they ain't got none of them in Atlanta. Them pipes come out the ground. They have a little plastic stuff on a little plastic foam thing. You can put that. You can run straight in them, put that shit out the way.
Yeah.
They run straight through it. The car ran straight through that little plastic stuff. So you need them cement center blocks.
Like the ones they got in front of some of those stores.
Yeah,
you know how they got them lanes in front of Target, the round ones in front of Target, stuff like that to keep people from driving inside the store.
Like brown. Yeah, those need.
All right, we'll tune back in 1 o'clock tonight. Everybody tuning in, thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe.